Hi, KZ here, the Writer Success Coach, coming to you from the beach in North Carolina where we have sunshine finally, and I'm very happy to have it today. I would like to talk to you today about continuing our conversation about the three P's that define a successful writer. That would be being purposeful, productive, and prosperous. And in particular today, I want to talk a little bit about the word legacy and what it means to so many different people. And I will do my very best not to get too philosophical here, okay, because it certainly is a deep subject. Leaving a legacy is very easily the defining feature of all humankind. Most of us want to leave a legacy of some sort. And of course, as a writer, your goal is, as far as having a legacy is concerned, is of course, no matter what you write, it's part of your legacy. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, glad to see you. And Bob, glad to see you as well, of course. Well, we're talking about legacy and what it means. So let's start by just defining, in terms of a writer, okay, what type of writing do you want to do? Well, you might think in terms that a legacy is only a history or a personal memento. And that is definitely true. There are entire businesses and industries built around publishing and writing legacy books. However, I believe that we need to look at the concept of a legacy book as being much more than simply a legacy book, a book of memories, something you leave for your children perhaps, or your grandchildren. Hi, April. Glad to see you. And George, a longtime friend, George. Glad to see you as well. Thank you for joining. So when we're talking about having writing and leaving a legacy, okay, then everything that you write is a legacy. If you are writing a novel, if you are writing your business book, your business plan, if you're writing what you actually do for a living, like myself, helping people, it's all part of the legacy. It's all part of what you are leaving behind for the rest of the world. Or not even behind, it's simply part of what you're sharing with the rest of the world. So in that respect, I believe that when we're talking about a legacy book, it pretty much covers every type of writing that you do. People simply do, bye April, thanks for stopping by. People simply do write because they want to communicate. They write because they have a purpose. They write to be productive. And at the bottom line, they write to communicate and share whatever their message is with others. And that is a legacy in my view. So what's my point in all this? Well, my point is to say this. I am asked oftentimes if I help people write their legacy. And I say yes, always, because that's what I do. I help you to write whatever it is that you want to write. That's what I do. It's what I love to do. It's where my joy comes from in this world. And I don't say that very often because most people don't understand that concept. And I don't need to take it that far. But I wanted to communicate that with you today, and so that you would give that some thought to what is it that you believe your legacy is. I have a couple of quotes I want to share with you. Here's my favorite one. Well, not my favorite, but one of my favorites. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. And that to me defines my particular focus in life. Is I have always wanted to make an impact, and I've never been focused on the dollar. And that's evident in where I live and how I live, is that it's never been a big thing for me to be overly wealthy. However, that said, there's also a mindset you have to be careful to avoid, and that is the mindset of lack. So yes, life is about making an impact, but it is not necessary to be a writer in a cold attic. You can be a writer earning a living as a writer. So life is about making an impact, not making an income, but it's also about living. So do keep that in mind when you are looking to write, that you do want to be a successful writer in all areas. You want to be successful financially as well as emotionally. It takes strength, courage, and wisdom to build a legacy. Are you building yours? I hope so. Please think about your legacy, because I'm here to tell you, You are actually writing it every day. Everything that you do is about your legacy. And remember this, success is not about what you accomplish or how much you have in the bank. It's about what you inspire others to do. This is CaZ, the Writer Success Coach, and I hope you will keep writing. Bye-bye.